I still believe.
When I'm not with you. Come on, D. You don't know this?
Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
My loneliness.
Okay. Take it away, Peyton.
Skirt. All right. Well, bet you can't guess what our theme is tonight based on what we're wearing. Hey, welcome.
Yes.
Hey, woo! Bring it in. What? Yeah. We're talking about marriage up in here tonight. So let's go in a circle. We have a very special, beautiful guest with us tonight. Yes. So let's go in a circle, and as with our other theme nights, let's just go around, introduce ourselves, say whatever you want to about yourself and your outfit, what your inspiration was or what your thought behind it was, and all that good stuff. Go ahead. Do you want to go first, Dee?
Hi, everyone. I'm Desadra, and you can call me Dee. I guess I am the flower girl of the bunch.
Hey.
I bring it down, I introduce the crowd and get it hyped and started. And charismatic up in the place. Yes. And I'm cute.
Hey.
There she is.
Yeah. I am Nidra Stone. My look, I'm kind of like defiant, wifey to be.
Oh.
I was thinking like totally get married in Vegas, you know? And just keep it moving. I'd rather spend money on the, after party.
Honeymoon?
Yeah.
Honeymoon.
More so the party. Honeymoon's cool. We could do that anywhere.
Damn,
Hey, can you tell?
Hello, my name's Rose, and I think I stated that this is the Raid Your Mom's Closet look. You just find everything white in your mom's closet, you put it on, you pretend like you're gonna get married
on a budget.
Yes.
That's what you got.
We're open for that.
And tonight I am the groom. So my pronouns are he, him, his. Want to use any of those pronouns? That's what I'm doing today.
Okay.
I love it. She's the only groom of the bunch tonight.
She got a whole lot of
y'all
hoes.
didn't notice. Yeah. She a
Polygamy.
Oh,
yeah. You lucky. All right, well, I'm a bride tonight, obviously, hence the veil. And this white dress that I picked up at Goodwill for $4, y'all. $4. Woo! Yeah.
Okay.
Did I say my name? I'm Peggy Shares.
Peggy.
Hi. Holla. Who? Oh, you had something to start off
I have a
with.
very important question, ladies.
Go ahead.
Have you been planning your wedding since you were a child?
Absolutely not.
I'm surprised by that answer.
I know you are. I know.
I have been picking out a wedding gown for years since I was young, but never envisioned a wedding.
Oh, what's the dress?
At one time I had a Roberto Cavalli dress in mind, which I would never ever be able to afford. And then I thought of something more simpler, but that's gone now. Yeah.
No.
You know what? Go ahead.
ahead,
No
go
more.
ahead.
I just really need to know, are we talking spaghetti straps?
Oh.
Are we talking strapless?
Oh.
Is
Those
it
are, yeah.
Shebang.
Because I know
Yeah.
no designers.
Okay.
I don't know designers.
Would you have?
The Roberto Cavalli was a long train. It was almost like a tank dress, I guess. Very simple, bohemian, chic type dress. If that's kind of
Sounds nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can imagine you.
Yeah.
What about you, Nee?
You know what's sad to say? Good question. I always pictured what I'd wear, but I never pictured the guy.
Yeah, that's that's the same with me.
I guess we can go into that later. But so it is fitting. I want what is it? The train?
Yes.
Crazy train. Like I just want a crazy train. But dress simple, fitted, white, not too much lace, just kind of just straight, whatever fabric, silk or something, just so sleek. But a long, crazy, just over the top train. Yeah.
Beautiful.
What was yours? You did it.
Okay, so growing up, I never imagined my wedding. Okay, but here's something, it's a little bit off topic, sorry. It relates to the dress thing. Because like when I was looking for an outfit for tonight, I was like, let me just go all out. Let me go to Goodwill and find a wedding dress. And let me do that. So my plan was to wear a wedding dress tonight. I went to Goodwill. I found the rack of wedding dresses and I started to look at them. My gut, I had this feeling like, don't do it. Don't try on a wedding dress until you're actually getting married.
That's what they say.
That was the
Yeah,
first
they
time
do-
I've ever felt something like that, though, because I've never, up until that day, which was yesterday, I've never had a feeling like I want to get married. I want to do, like, never. And yesterday confirmed that to me. I'm like, wow, I actually want to get married.
Right.
Wow. That's
Okay.
shocking.
Yeah.
This literally just happened. So no, I never grew up dreaming about my wedding.
So October 17th, Pega.
Yes.
Decided.
At 27 years old. Yes. What about you
I
guys?
thought about my wedding dress, and it's 2 dresses, and they're both pink. And it's like a 2-in-1 dress because I imagine myself kind of like Nidra saying with this long train, but it wrapping around my waist. And then when I get to my reception, so I don't have to change, I just take it off. Yeah, and it's in a different dress.
It's pink. Is it like fluffy?
like
Fitted, fluffy.
It's fitted.
Okay.
All these curves.
Yeah, you got to
then,
show.
Yeah, then like I just wanted like a train, but I wanted you to see that like I took it off, kind of like being dramatic.
You're being
That's it.
dramatic.
Yeah.
And to answer my own question,
Yes.
I was never one that thought about any of those details growing up, but it wasn't until recently going to other people's weddings, I've been to so many weddings in the last 2 years, that I start going, God, I really love that. And I love how this is
So do you
really
like
special
a
to
party?
the party.
like
Yeah,
the
the party.
That's the best part.
It is the best part.
I really want to be in love like that.
Right.
I like that. Or I like these plates.
God, the parties are so dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a dope
Yeah.
party.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. Weddings are the most fun as a
They
guest.
are.
Yeah.
You don't have any of the stress.
Yeah.
Nope.
But we do gotta
Mine's gonna.
So
block that ass or smash that ass for
Oh
you.
yes.
But let me just say.
Talking?
Let me just say, yes, we just kept talking because. Let me just say,
What are you doing?
because I feel like a lot of them recently have been very obviously, girl, block that ass.
Yes.
This is one of those, but I think it's a conversation starter.
Okay, Danielle.
Danielle. My question is, should I block that ass? Block that ass.
Block that ass.
Block that ass. Block that ass.
Block that ass.
Or smash that ass. It's time to get it poppin'.
Hi, I'm Nicole. The scenario was that there's this really cute guy at the gym. He was like exactly my type. He wanted me to go to the beach with him and hang out with him and get to know me better. But he was like kind of like a bit older than me, like maybe 10 years older than me. He had a wife and kids. But yeah, he was like super cute, super sweet. And I saw later that he actually did have a wife and kids when I went to the store, and he ignored me, but he was really cute and I want to hang out with him. So Danielle, should I block that ass or smash that ass?
See?
I mean, like, yes, it relates to our topic, but like, I can't do it. You can't be smashing someone who's married unless they have an agreement.
The married people.
Yeah, unless they have an agreement, but then it's like, you kind of start thinking about like your morals. So it's kind of like, if she obviously has thought about it, so if like she's cool with that and his wife is cool with that, then yeah, she should definitely smash. But if not, then I think if she does have more, then she should definitely block him. So I'm kind of like in between. I think she should block him when she's not smashing.
When you're not getting anything out of it?
Like she smash, she get her fix, and then she blocks him. Then when she wants to have sex again, she unblocks him.
My God.
And then blocks his ass.
Uses his ass.
Right, for smashing.
Use his ass.
Hey, that should be a new
Use
part
his
of it.
ass. Use his ass. Use his ass.
You guys
Okay,
know
that
we
is
can't-
so bad. That's
can't do
horrible.
That's terrible.
That just came because it just sounded
Why
didn't
were we
mean anything.
dancing to that? No.
No clue.
We're terrible.
We should have been like
use
smash
us
that. We could
in marriage.
Anyway. I'm gonna just move
Marry
it.
that
Keep it moving.
ass.
Marry that ass. Smash that. Don't whatever.
Treat him right.
Treat him right. Treat her right. Treat her right.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
But obviously tonight's topic is about marriage. So to break the ice real quick, we do have you guys ever heard of the game F, marry, or kill?
Yes.
F, marry, or kill.
Yeah,
F
basically
meaning-
smash,
Okay.
marry, or kill.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, if you go to spotrevolution.com, just escape out of that full screen. It's right there, D. Don't heavy sigh on me. Don't heavy sigh on me. I heard that. Okay. Earth. Right there. Right there.
We know
Click
each
Earth.
other right now.
Smash both.
Okay.
Becca and I are married because she definitely understands.
I understand you. So we're
Okay.
gonna go through. She's gonna read, or one of us will take turns, I guess, reading through the three options, and between the three options, you pick one person to smash, one person to marry, one person to kill. Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, or Ryan. What's the last one? So these are our options: Gosling, Reynolds, or K something. Sorry, Quantum.
Oh, which one?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so the Jessica's Abba, Bill. Alba, Bill. Who's the last one? Chastain.
Chastain. Rick?
Jessica Chastain.
That one was easier.
Done.
Oh man.
Gotta go with your gut.
Yeah.
John Hamm, John Krasinski, or John Stamos?
Oh, this is hard.
She's like, no, it ain't.
I'm just doing two Marys. I can't.
You can.
We know her type.
Okay. We're done. That's enough.
There's two more.
No, let's
Two more.
we need more diversity.
Two more.
in these choices. Yeah.
True
here's
that.
some-
There we go. Who's
The
that?
Jennifer Hudson, Jennifer Lawrence, or Jennifer
Okay.
Lopez?
Ooh. Wait, who's the middle one?
They're all beautiful.
Lawrence. Hudson, Lawrence, or Lopez?
That's a tough choice.
Ooh.
Okay.
Next. The
About to fight.
Michaels.
About to
Oh,
Okay, this is the
okay.
last
I can't
one.
see
The
all of them.
Michaels,
Who's
read
that? Which ones?
Is Michael be my husband? Then the next one is another Michael.
It's
Fassbender.
It's something.
and Michael.
Sarah. Okay, so here's the game. We're making a drinking game out of this.
Oh, shoot. I thought I was gonna stay simple.
Alright, so here's the thing. We're gonna take turns. Let's start with D. All of us, without her saying a word, are gonna guess what her choices are.
That's fun.
And for everyone we get right, let's just say the first cluster we get right, who she picked smash, marry, kill for, you have to drink. But if we get it wrong, we have to drink.
Ooh.
Okay.
And you know her
Shoot,
best.
I don't know D
I really
at
don't know
all.
because y'all don't really know me.
I don't either. But
What?
we come on. We gotta have the
Okay.
feeling. You gotta go with
D.
your gut.
She's trying to smash
Oh, that's
She's
easy.
smashing
Reynolds or Gosling. I don't know which one.
Gosling.
Who's the first one? I can't
Gosling.
say. Is that Michael?
She's smashing. I kind of think Gosling
Oh.
too.
She's marrying Gosling.
Gosling.
Marrying
Yeah, I think
Gosling?
she's
Yeah.
marrying Gosling.
Yeah.
Mary
She's
Gosling.
like a Mary Gosling type.
You know what?
What's that?
I think I'm with you
And
guys.
smash Reynolds. And
then
smash Reynolds.
Yeah.
And then, the
And
only
then
reason
kill.
Because he's ugly.
Well, no.
He's not your type.
Handsome, but I just
Comparatively, he's not as attractive.
Was I?
Were we right or
Do
no?
I gotta show y'all?
No, just tell us. We
So
trust
I'm
you.
smashing Gosling and marrying Reynolds. And then I'm killing the last.
Yeah.
So we got it wrong.
So we got it
Wrong.
So we gotta all take a sip.
Oh,
Ready? Cheers.
cheers.
Woo!
Cheers, ladies.
Okay.
Nidra. So we're gonna guess
Guess.
what Nidra's choice
Oh, okay.
was for
Okay.
the Goslings.
she's
for the
marrying.
Jessica Alba.
And then
Okay.
She is.
Smashing Bill. I think you're
Yes. And the other guy.
killing
and
Chastain.
Chastain, probably.
So were we right?
No.
What are you doing?
Marrying Jessica Biel, smashing Jessica Alba, and then killing the other.
Cheers.
Close.
Okay. Rose's turn.
Rose.
Okay, Jimmy. Oh.
Right here.
Oh, you got the good. This was
This
the
was
tough one
hard.
for you.
That was hard because she was struggling.
For
I saw
some
her.
reason, I think you like Stamos a lot.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna.
Even though
Marry him.
I think she's killing Stamos.
I think she marry him.
I'm killing Stamos, but
I
I
think
think
Killing
she's
the guy in
marrying
the
him.
middle, and then she.
I think you're marrying Krasinski and smashing Stamos and killing. I forgot.
Eli knows me.
I think she's killing
I'm marrying the
Stamos.
beep out of
Let's see. Okay.
Which one is
So
it?
I wrote marry
not
John
heavy.
Hamm,
Mm-hmm.
smash Stamos,
Oh.
and then I was gonna marry Krasinski.
Okay. Drink.
I love them all.
He's a good looking guy.
Wait, did we get it wrong?
Wait,
We got it
yeah,
wrong.
You got it wrong. Because let me tell you, have you seen those pics of John Hamm in his pants?
I don't want.
I will Google it.
I don't
Let's
want
just
to.
say there's always a crease, a large crease.
Okay. Okay. Pays attention to detail.
So we're doing D
Yeah.
for this one.
Marion Lopez.
Yeah, she's marrying Lopez.
Smashing Jennifer Hudson and then killing the other one.
Lawrence?
Killing Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what is it?
Not wrong.
Dang. Okay, Pega.
Okay, you're marrying Hudson,
Not, yes.
smashing Lopez,
Yeah.
and killing Lawrence.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I said that.
That's what you said?
Is that what you said? Oh, okay.
Y'all
Really?
just drink.
Okay. Cheers. Salute.
I'll drink too.
Good.
Pick right.
You know she gonna be trying to throw stuff at you.
Killing the last.
That's easy.
Marry me.
Michael B. Jordan.
You're marrying Michael B. Jordan.
And
I would
then
fuck
you're
Michael B.
banging.
Jordan.
Oh!
Hey!
would ask
Because
Jordan.
that's real. He is. Keep it real. He is.
Okay, what are you?
Okay. Okay.
Say it.
We
Say
did.
what do you think?
Danielle,
I
go.
am? Y'all have to agree.
Yes.
Okay, wait.
Oh, we have to
You're
agree?
Smashing Fassbender.
Yeah.
And you're killing the Sarah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I would say.
Y'all.
Ah, good. We finally got one.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
You got it right. Normally, I would just F Michael B. Jordan, but
But you can
But no, we're thinking longevity.
Yeah, not for life.
the marriage
look
is
at it.
different. Okay, the game F, marry, or kill. There's two options. F the person, smash the person, or marry the person. And it makes you think, like, why is there a difference? Because I can smash the person for life if I'm married to them. But it's like, when you're married to a person, does it make them, I don't know, you got sick of them earlier?
So,
So
so your fear is.
Time, yeah.
So your fear is
That's a fear.
that it gets old.
Yeah. Either I get sick or they get sick. Of
But
me.
there's ways you could like.
Spice it up.
Yeah. Oh my bad. Spice up. You feel like you can only do so many spicy things and then it's boring.
I don't know.
Well, after a certain time, I think you just quit smashing. Like
No.
I don't think I'll be smashing at 90.
I mean, shoot.
Broke by then.
For
No.
example, on the very first
Shit's a lot.
Smash, Marry, Kill, I chose Ryan Reynolds to marry because I was thinking he's really funny. He'd make me laugh, you know, and
That's
enjoy
important.
smashing that on the rig.
So when I was thinking about it with playing the game, I thought about who I could build with. Who am I going to make the money with? Who am I going to make the empire with? Who am I going to have the longevity with and build? And then who is funny, like you said, who can keep me laughing, because that's very important to me. And then I thought about just sexual attraction. That person not necessarily emotional, but I know I can have that person just specifically to smash. So
Right.
that's what I thought about it with. And the other person was, I don't particularly care about.
Okay.
So they're the lowest on the list. So yeah.
I hate games like that. You get to kill someone that's horrible.
Just off the list. Kill him off the list.
You're right. I'm imagining it very vividly.
Right.
I don't know. I think like, I mean, why can't you keep it interesting for 50 years?
Because I can only
5-0.
do so many threesomes.
5-0.
I can only do so many. Let you put in my booty. I can only do
Yeah,
so many.
y'all can
like
move it.
you can play with my ear with your penis. Like I can only
With in your ear though?
I feel like we can only do so much.
I feel you. But
What that ear do though?
it is he got skills. I do find it interesting because that was on my list too.
I
The
think
sex.
people get too comfortable
Yeah.
after a certain period of time. It's regular. It's the same. I'm not saying it for 100% of couples. I mean, this is me. I'm not married on the outside looking in. But I think a lot of times it's just you get comfortable. You don't dress the same. You don't act the same. You're not putting that much spunk into it. You have work. You have, if children are involved, all of those play in. And then you look one day and you're like, damn.
What happened?
What
Yeah,
happened?
what happened?
And then I think maybe the spunk can come back like something's got to happen. Like,
I gotta
Come
say,
on.
Yeah.
like that is sorry. I'm talking serious.
The veil comes off.
Right? One of my fears is not that the sex gets. Well, yeah, it is. My fear is that I'm so sexually driven that he gets boring. Not me. I'm not worried about me. I will Google. I will research. I will keep it going. I know I got a good 10 years easy because the last one. Anyway, we could have kept going if it was based on sex only. But no, like, I mean, and this could be me, but do you guys not think like we could get creative no matter what, like for a long, long, long time? But a man, he's got one stick. And you know what it is.
You got a tongue too?
He got a tongue. Okay, let's give him that too, because they do.
Fingers.
But then what? Like,
It's a finger.
but then what? Like, we could become different. Rose, I guess a man could. Can a man too?
yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay,
imagination.
so then are we okay with longevity with the same person? Then, like,
Yeah. I think
having.
So I
we're gonna take a
I was gonna say, I think it's more so about the emotional connection that you form with that person. And I think the more time you spend with a person, the more you get to know them. And like, especially with men, a different side of them is revealed to you the more and more you dig
Oh,
deeper
yeah,
into who they
definitely.
are. And I think that's so freaking, like, that's a turn on. That's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're sharing this with me.
Yes.
And like, so as the years go on, I feel like that just increases more and more for women.
Then how does it decrease and then you're not interested anymore?
No, I feel like for men though, instinctually it's kind of the opposite, but maybe I'm just generalizing.
But what do you
Or
mean?
this idea of spread your seed.
Kind of, yeah. And like they like variety, but maybe I'm just being.
Ooh, I like that.
John-
Yeah, I mean,
Male.
yeah, men are led a little bit differently than we are.
Yeah,
You know, like
they're built different.
differently than other people are. I have a little bit of issues. I'm kind of a mixture of both. But I think men are visual. And I mean, I think they appreciate personality and who character and all that stuff over time. But initially, they're looking for something a little bit. I mean, yeah, we look like, oh, he fine, but we won't take it further than that. We'll just, oh, he was cute and keep walking.
Right.
But they see something fine. They're like, hold up.
Right.
Give me your number. What's going on? Where you going? Where you on your way to? I got you. I'll
Yeah.
take you. You know, so it's a little, the goals are different in the beginning.
Yeah, I just went to a show and this girl had a monologue that she wrote, and her mom taught her that women use sex for love and men use love for sex. And I thought that was so thought-provoking.
Say that again.
Yeah, I was.
Can you say
that again?
Yeah, I
Oh.
kind of see that, and I almost a little agree.
I mean, at least growing up and in your adolescence, teenager years, it seems as though that's the trade
Why do you
or the facade.
agree, Dee?
Because, like she said, it's a visual thing, and some men, not all, tend to use love for sex. They know that this is what the woman wants. They know that women are emotional, and that's the way to get to them. And whereas though some women use sex for love, they feel like if they give it up, it'll come. Not all, again, but they later, after the act, realize that maybe it wasn't because they're so emotional at the time. So, yeah, kind of.
That's terrible.
It is terrible.
That's a terrible
Marriage to have?
marriage and relationship
Well, I don't
and
think
like
for marriage. But just thinking life.
Shoot, I don't know. Some people probably live that way.
Yeah.
Married.
I think it's the other way around too though. I feel like
Yeah.
women can do the same thing that
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
I think that was definitely a very, if you think about the media and television and the messages that were put out in movies like American Pie and stuff, it was always in those coming of age stories. The men are you must lose your virginity. The whole goal is to have sex. So I feel the narrative is changing as we grow older, hopefully, and hopefully that narrative changes a bit.
I think a lot is changing. I mean, when you think about it, expectations are changing. Lives are changing. Financial is changing. All the things that we live in and deal with on a daily affect a marriage, right? So if you're barely making it, but you want to be married, and maybe you have debt or don't have, whatever it is, you're gonna think about finances. You're gonna think about sex. That's huge right now. Well, always has been, I'm sure. But I mean, we put it out there like your man can go and jack off to something on IG. Easy.
Quickly, yeah.
It's just so, it's everywhere. So then you think about like faithful. You think about, you have so much to deal with because everything's accessible. Money's accessible. Yeah, you can get with somebody. I can get with a dude, pay all my bills. I can get with a gay girl, pay all my bills. It doesn't matter. Whatever I want, sexually, marriage-wise, whatever, it's out there. Like I can get it.
But
I can even go on a
actually
website.
fulfilling?
No, but that's the thing. Do people care now? Like I feel like
You should
times have changed.
I'm sorry. You should care about
Yeah.
what feeds your soul.
For sure.
That's what I like. I think that's what we're losing the more and more time goes on. Like the more and more we go out and get those blocker smash submissions from people, the more and more I'm realizing people are losing that hope, that ability
Yeah.
to see that there's better out there, because they're seeing all these pimps DMing them saying, I will pay
That's
for
crazy.
all your entire life.
That's crazy.
If you come here and move here and just like be my
Yeah.
hoe,
Yeah.
you know, and that's their reality. And like, I don't know, we just need to expect better and accept only better than that. Because like, yeah, you can get the bare essentials covered in your life, but are you really happy? Are you fulfilled? Or,
Right.
How you want to live the rest of your life.
Right.
yeah.
And it's crazy. I feel like it's not a priority anymore. Like marriage is not a priority.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's where we
I
live
agree.
in
I don't think it
California
is
or in general, you know?
Yeah, but I also think like then some people don't believe in marriage. So I think that's another reason why and that's cool too. Shit, look at Oprah.
I believe in marriage. Do you guys believe in marriage?
Okay, that's a
Ooh.
loaded question.
Ooh, that is because her no made me
I
go,
don't think
what?
you need to get married for it.
Yeah.
I think you get married for benefits. I don't think you can be in love and not be married. You can share every experience and not be married. I mean, I understand what people feel about marriage and having children, marriage and shacking up. I get it, but you don't need to be married. As far as benefits after a person passes along, I think is a very strong benefit for marriage. But other than that, you don't necessarily have to be married. Now, I am a person who does believe in marriage. Like, I believe that I could possibly fall in love with a person and I can compromise my life with this person and feel comfortable with it and want to join with them, I believe it can happen. I don't want to make it seem like I don't believe in marriage, but I don't believe that you have to get married. It's okay not to get married. I think you can share a
All those
life.
things.
Yes, and not
I
be married.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it's a benefit. I think it's more pros of not being married than it is to be married.
Like what? Like what are the pros, do you think?
You
of
don't
not
have to
being
take
married.
that
Everything
person.
that we just mentioned.
No, I mean,
you don't have
of-
to take. I think
of-
one of the things is you don't take that person's credit.
Yeah, so like if the person like,
Like
I think
if you have
I think some
A1.
people, I think a lot of people get married for love, and that's it. And then later they're in this relationship and they realize who is this person. They didn't realize who they were 100%. They taken on a certain amount of debt that they didn't realize, and then they may take on certain illnesses. That's another thing. If someone has a terminal illness and you know it, are you ready for when they get sick to be able to take care of them through just love alone?
That's what.
Okay,
love
so I
is, though.
slightly disagree.
No, I disagree.
Slightly. I was different reasons,
I
but
respectfully disagree. But
yeah.
Go ahead.
Like I don't think that you have to be married, but for different reasons. But the reasons why, and again, mine is just simple. I feel like marriage is a setup for tax purposes. I feel like it's a thing that the government needs to know. You both have incomes. You're bringing it in. We want to know what you're making and all these things. So that part is like whatever. But as far as me having someone that I love and that loves me, you know, life has so many different things that happen. And who wants to do it alone? I mean, it's not like you need someone every step of the way, but there's things that happen. You do get an illness. You don't think about the other person. What if you get a disease? Do you want to like not die? It don't have to be a dying disease, but do you want to deal with it alone, or do you want to have like your homie, your ride or die with you that makes you laugh through it, that holds you through it, that financially helps you through it, that is just there for you, and vice versa, you know, and then it's like having a family member who's not related to you for the rest of your life.
Exactly. That's exactly what I think.
And
about the
sometimes
benefits.
stronger than your family members.
Well, it's the family that you choose.
Yeah.
You know, it's the
Yeah.
That's what makes it stronger.
Yeah. And then you get sex. It's a perk. But again, I don't mean like marriage in a wedding. I mean in the, you know, courthouse and all that. I'm talking about just spiritually
Being with
committing
somebody.
to someone.
Yeah.
Like I'm totally down for that. But I don't necessarily have to walk down to the courthouse or have a big wedding and all these other things. Yeah, I want to be sexy in a wedding. But honestly, I care more about the party afterwards.
That's the best part. That's the best part.
I want to be like to the left, to the left, to the left, to the
Go
left,
to
to the
someone's wedding, you do that.
Man, I do, and mine too. But actually, I want to like plan it out. Like, I want to find some guy that's
So
really
this
cool and
time-
corny, and I want to be like,
But I feel
Grease.
that way about wedding. I feel like a lot of females want the wedding and want the party.
Yeah.
you can have
And
it.
afterwards, you have to face this life
Or like,
after it.
oh,
and
the
you're not thinking
reality
about
of
it.
it.
After party.
I believe
There
there's
are-
somebody out there for everybody.
I see what you're saying.
agree.
I
But
see
I
what
don't
you're
just
saying.
need
You don't
to
gotta
get
be-
married.
Right.
See, the thing is, I feel like there's different types of people out there. There's some women who grew up dreaming of this fairy tale wedding, and
Yeah.
I know some women out there who like I grew up with who just literally they like planned their wedding from day one, and they knew what they want. They knew they wanted to wear,
Yeah.
and that's it. The guy didn't matter. Boom, stick a guy in there. That's fine. I don't care who he is, and that's the type of relationship I think that you're thinking of when it comes to marriages. But like honestly, to me, because of the type of person that I am, like the person that I marry, I am going to marry for love. And I think choosing to marry a person is the most romantic choice you can make in this life. Even though I see what you guys are saying about the tax purposes,
Yeah.
the government, all of that. Like, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. But like, I choose to focus on the romance side of it and on the love, on the commitment. Like, that's a big choice.
And that's beautiful.
That's a big sacrifice.
It's beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
a beautiful thing.
Without getting married.
What'd you say?
can't- You can still make that choice without getting married.
You can.
You could choose to just say, I'm going to.
Hello, Oprah.
And I think everything that you're
Person.
saying, I just feel like you can still do it without getting married.
Yeah, I think that portion, the emotional portion,
Yeah.
you can do without getting married. you really commit to that person.
So you don't think there's anything that changes once you do choose to get married to someone?
For sure. I think especially on the man's
Yeah.
part. You know, women too. I think we get cray. Well, I don't know about we. I wouldn't.
I'm cray before and after.
But I feel like it becomes a territorial type of thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that freaks me out.
But you know what? You can be territorial in a relationship. Too.
Yeah. Oh, that's so common. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I shy away from those type of people.
I think
I need to be free.
compromise differently if you think about getting married. Like, so like, for example, if I didn't believe in marriage, I'd just be like, I don't feel like I'm holding something like, oh, I'm not doing that till I get married. Like you always say, people say
Right.
that.
You save things.
But if I didn't believe in marriage, then I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just do it all for whoever I like, whenever I like, to whomever I like. So I think in that way you change if you believe in marriage.
This is where I might be contradictory because I am one of those people who feel like you should have something to give if you are getting married.
Like what?
To give to your husband or your wife.
that no one else has had.
Like,
That no one
What is
else
that
has
for
had.
you though? Do you?
I don't know.
You don't
I don't
know?
know.
Like,
But I do think it
Sexually
would be great.
or-
Yeah, sexually. Like, I don't know if you
As a whole,
taking it in the rear.
okay.
You
Now
want
that
to do it for
I
your
have a
husband.
pause
Like
button
your
on.
husband, you want to please them all the way.
Marriage for real.
Like maybe you're not eating groceries, but I'm gonna do that for my husband because that's my husband. I'm just the end all be all. I want to please him. I don't want him
Yes.
to have to look somewhere else for.
see,
to
but
eat
that's
the
doing
groceries.
something out of fear. We should do these things out
Is
of.
it really? Well, I guess I
Like,
see
let me-
that, but I'm
How about-
open
how
and
about-
willing to do this now because
How about
I'm here.
Yeah.
how about appreciation, not fear? Appreciation.
Oh, okay, yes.
I appreciate you, boo.
Yeah.
I do.
But I think that's what I mean by compromise. Like
Yeah.
some people
Compromise.
are not open to compromise. I feel like if you want
Right.
to get married, you have to be open to compromise because now
Have
you're in this
to.
relationship. You have to make it work.
But don't
You're
you
going to
have
live
to-
together, and some people are not open to compromise.
Yeah.
They don't want. They feel like that's changing themselves. They're losing themselves, or they're making themselves a certain way for someone else. I may be saying that wrong, but in a marriage, you have to make it work. So if he likes his groceries eaten, he like to toot it up a little bit. Then maybe it's like, okay, we can compromise here that I'm going to do this for him because I love him enough and I want to make him happy, and it makes me happy to make him happy.
Yes.
See, you marriage material, girl. You just playing. You playing hard to get right
I
now.
am open to marriage. I just
You
feel
sound like you'd be a good
Yes,
wife.
there are things that I don't.
Want to take on.
You don't have to get married for those.
Right? No, I agree.
That's
I
almost
agree.
What's so beautiful about
Yeah.
modern marriage is we have that choice. Think
Yeah.
about back in the day; they would sell you to this other family, pretty much,
I like
just to
arranged
get
marriages.
yeah arranged marriages, or it's the, you give the other family your money status.
Barter.
Yeah, and now people can actually marry for love.
What do you guys?
That's a
beautiful.
very
Or you
fairly
can
new
choose
concept,
not to.
Or you
actually.
choose not to. There's so
Yeah.
many types of
Yes.
commitments.
Or you can
Yes.
still choose
Yeah.
based on money or certain arrangements that.
Exactly. And be a sugar baby because I was thinking about that today.
Yes, trophy wife.
If you had this dream guy, right, but he was good in bed, and then you have this guy who would give you the dream life, but you weren't attracted to him and he wasn't good in bed, but you're ready to get married today, what would you go with? Would you go with attraction or money?
Ooh, that's the choice.
That's all you get.
attraction or money?
You only get the attraction, love, sexual stuff, or
A lot of
money.
people
Money.
dealing with that.
You do money?
That's hard.
Yeah, I've dated ugly guys before.
Oh wow.
And
What would you
was
do?
that like?
Attraction and love.
Sex is bomb.
Pega?
that's-
Oh,
It's
go
not
ahead.
love. That automatically equates to love if you're physically
Well, no, no,
attracted.
no,
to
I'm
It's a
Okay.
combination,
Okay.
attraction and love.
Literally
That
what
guy
I
with
look
broke.
for, like as Rose, and right now, what I look for is, do I want to spend time with this person if there was a, if
They're ugly.
it was an apocalypse, you know?
yeah, yeah.
No, not if they're ugly. No,
No,
like,
the
I
other
wanna-
guy, the second
like,
guy's-
If we're like trapped on
They'll
an
got money.
island, do I want it? Like, would we be able to protect each other? Do we want to spend time with each other? Could we get through it?
Right.
This is the only person left on Earth.
Left on earth.
Would you pick the attractive,
Last
good
man
sex
on
guy or the?
Security is a big thing for me.
But broke.
Yeah.
The attractive sex guy is broke though, and then the other guy who's balling, but you're not attracted to him. But you,
See, the thing
I
is,
couldn't- I
like,
can't do the non.
it's all you got. One of the other.
I know I'm gonna make my own money. I know I'm gonna handle
girl.
myself by the end of the day. I know that. At the
Yep.
end of the day,
Yep.
But if you made
I'm
more
good.
money than
I'm Gucci on that front. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think I might choose the Rose route on this one.
Yeah.
Pick
y'all like being
the-
broke and hungry.
I will like. Yes, sexy, good sex, and broke. I'll take it. I got my own money.
Yeah.
Hey,
Instead of being, what would you? Okay, what would
She'd
you
choose
do?
the money,
Do you
I
only
know
got
it.
one or the other?
you just said that. Don't.
Did you say money?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
Security.
Oh,
Security,
okay.
yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just ain't nothing wrong with that.
I choose the
I'm
emotional
just more horny.
security.
I guess
Well said.
this is sad.
I think, I don't know, I just think that people don't know when a person emotionally, like so emotionally involved, gets disappointed by a person, the world starts to crumble, and what do they do afterwards?
They gotta rebuild
It's really
themselves,
like-
yeah.
It depends on where you are mentally.
It's like an extreme version of that, though.
No,
But-
I think it happens in marriage.
I would
Yeah.
ideally pick the person who has both, who's like a good balance of the two, because
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
that's
I
important.
myself, not to toot my own horn, I feel like
But I
I'm
mean,
a
in
balance.
a situation, a lot of people are dealing with.
It's
those-
possible.
Yes.
It's possible to find
Yes.
someone who can be romantic, who can love you for who you are, your core, like your being, who you are, your soul.
I believe that.
Danielle, I fucking love you. And still like be there to support you emotionally and financially at the end of the day. I think that's possible. I think we're forgetting that because of what we're shown.
Yo, I was about
that.
to say, you do not have to be married.
But do
to
you have
have
to
that.
marry to have that?
Nah, but like I said, I think it's like the most romantic gesture or
Yes.
promise you can make a person. Like
Yes.
It's
you are
sexy.
my
Marriage is
person.
sexy to me. It is. When you have two people that finally say, you know what, I'm whole, you're whole, let's do it together. I think it's so sexy.
Yeah.
But it ain't easy to find.
It's very sexy to other women
It's
looking
about-
at
Yes.
looking in as well.
Well, it's about the reasons that you're getting married,
For.
right?
Have you been married before?
Have you been married before?
Yes, I have.
For like,
2 años.
Oh.
2 years. But I was young. Didn't count.
see, don't you wish you weren't though?
No, I'm glad I did it because it let me know I don't want it right now. It taught me. It was
But
was
do you
cute.
feel
and-
you have to like do something to know you don't want it.
Yeah. You have to date. You have to be in relationships. You have to know who you are in a relationship, who you are individually. You have to get your finances. Like, at the end of the day, if you're not straight, you are not going to be good for someone in a marriage.
Yes.
You are going to
Or
get a
in a
divorce,
relationship.
or you're going to fall out, or somebody going to owe somebody money and have kids that ain't happy. Like, it's just a whole, you have to be whole.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you get whole, you don't want marriage no more because you're like, shoot, I'm straight. And then it's hard to find someone else who's whole.
Right.
So,
think you're always
and I don't
gonna
mean
be-
financially.
Oh,
I mean
I'm
knowing
saying, I don't
who
think
you are.
gonna be totally whole.
I'm
all the
whole.
time. I don't think I'm whole because like I thought I was ready for marriage when I was 30, but I like when I look back and I'm like, no, like I still had a lot of growing to do and self-reflection.
But
you think
but
you can grow with
when
the
I
right
say
person?
whole, I mean you think you're whole.
Oh yeah.
Not that you might be to someone else, but
Yeah.
if you love yourself and you're confident and you're straight and you're taking care of yourself and you know you can love someone else and not be jealous, not have issues that you're carrying from other relationships, and you're just whole, you're happy and you're
but
good.
I think that's always changing. It's like a moon
Well, peop-
waxing
yeah.
and waning. It's not, I've definitely done some self-healing and have been whole, and then it changes, it fluctuates, and I
Yeah.
think you have to be with someone who is constantly working on themselves so that you can
Gotta be.
Yeah,
work
grow.
through
Yeah.
those things together.
Because you're gonna keep changing. What, every 5 years they say you change or something?
So that's the
Me
biggest
every
thing
day.
that I the biggest thing that I hear about marriage is that it takes a lot of work to maintain
yeah. It's
a
a job.
healthy and strong marriage.
But do you think
What
that
do
it's
you
a
think-
job or is it fun in the process?
I think it's a job. But my question for y'all is like, what do you think that work is? Specifically, what is that work?
I think it's communication.
Yes.
I think it's
Financial.
yes. Lord.
Financially, in what way?
Who's putting in? I don't know because I know majority of divorces are through
Through
financial.
finances, yeah.
So it has to be a struggle. That has to be one of the main points for it not working out.
I mean, what was one of your positives? So we said communication, finances.
You said positives.
Or the work?
Compromising. Are they
compromise.
compromising to make the marriage
Sex.
work?
Sex is positive.
Positive.
It can be negative or positive, but I hope it's positive.
It's positive.
Because the cool part about being married is that you don't have to sleep around with multiple people trying to find something that makes you happy. You can get one person that's great in bed and you guys, mesh and,
But I
and
do
you
think
work.
you need to test a lot of things, see what you like too.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's why you do all that
Before you're married, yeah. But I think, honestly, like, if you are, I'd say probably 30 and above, you know what you like. Even if you've been with 3 guys, 2 guys,
I know, but I
you know what you like.
Guys, and like I'll do something to them, and they're like, "Well, I didn't even know I like that." I'm like, so I still find out things.
Well, that's how it's supposed to continue to be.
Right. I still find out things about when I'm saying like growing. Like I still find out things about myself that I didn't know that I liked, like sexually, emotionally, or like
That's
Peggy
good.
was saying, things that I didn't know that I would compromise in a marriage, or like my line in the sand. Like at first I used to say like cheating, I'm never gonna be with a man who cheats on me, blah blah blah. But like then when it happened, I'm like, okay, well I thought it was bad, but it's not that bad. Like if I really want to be with this person, I'm gonna try to make it work.
I would be with somebody who cheated on me.
Yeah,
Because this
and before
that's
I wouldn't.
another conversation.
Yeah, and
It's just
before
a
I
different.
wouldn't.
It's a different perspective, I guess you could say, or like when you really think about it.
Yeah, so then I started
Why
thinking-
did you cheat?
You're right. And I don't even know. It doesn't have to be the reason why, because
For
like
me, shoot.
it doesn't matter to me the reason why, because whatever you're going to stay. So I'm saying,
Not
like,
really. It depends on the reason.
Yeah, I'm just saying if your person cheats on you, like why does the reason matter if they're still doing the same act?
Because was it sexually? Was it
Emotional.
emotionally?
Yeah.
Was it matters?
For women, it's
Yeah.
typically harder for emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's emotional, like you don't spend time with me, you don't pay attention to me. Well, okay, we need a divorce because clearly I'm doing all I can do, and it's not gonna do anything. You're just gonna keep cheating on me. So you go
Did
your
y'all
way.
hear the quote that Lala just said recently that men cheat for ego and women cheat for emo?
Oh.
Damn.
She just said that this week.
But I also think like there can be a part of a woman that cheats just like because it's not good at home. So it's not really. I don't think she has to necessarily always be emotional. I think she could just cheat because her man is not good in bed.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Like it's not that she don't care about him.
Right.
That sounds crazy.
No,
She
it makes
care,
sense.
But it's just I think she can cheat because at home it's not good, but that's really like your only bad quality. And I don't know, like I know we talked about it when the sex therapist came in, like yeah, if we go to therapy and we do all this stuff, like I wouldn't get a divorce over sex.
I wouldn't either. I'd just be trying for the rest of my life to make you happy. I'd be trying to, let's try this. I want to bring somebody? I would go all over the place. What'd you say?
If they murdered someone,
Yeah.
just someone, period, or someone you know.
Period. I think that's like if you kill somebody. Yeah.
That's it.
So we didn't finish the fears. Do you guys fear like the loss of your own identity?
Yes. Yes.
I do.
I was talking about that earlier today, and Eli didn't get what I was saying about that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's such a lot of women have that.
Yeah.
But I think
feeling
men do too,
in
though.
No, men do too.
They
You
might
Men do
know,
too. Like I won't be like a man if you know what I'm saying I'm all booed up now, and, you know, and there's 55. So like it's time. You better do it for nobody wants you.
Right.
But yeah.
What is it about that you're scared of?
For me personally, I'm such a free person. I kind of find pride in my imperfections. So if I make a mistake, I'm like, okay, well, next time I'll do better, or I'll change that or whatever. But when you're with a man who's hopefully, you know, I believe that a man in a marriage should lead, and he gets on you a little bit, it's like, and you might have those moments where you're like, I don't care, like I don't even want to be with him. because
don't know.
that's not me, and I'm, but that's not marriage. I guess
think a lot of women feel that way because I hear that a lot, and then I hear of that with women who are in marriages that feel a certain way. But I also think that might come with age. With a person who's been single for a certain amount of time, they're like, I'm not trying to do certain things anymore because I'm this age and I'm set in this way. And I definitely feel that way about men. So I think people who get married younger a little bit more open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I dated someone. I was in my 20s and he was in his 40s. I'm sorry, I was in my 20s and he was in his 40s. So like a lot of the things he did, he was like not willing to change. Like he was like, this is like how I'm living. Like you just gonna have to get with it. And like dude saying, like I was like, okay, well, like I can't change him.
It makes sense.
Yeah, almost damn near 50.
Yeah.
So I'm just rolling. And I like, fuck you.
Because you work hard. I mean, I guess women and men probably.
Right.
When you're a certain age, you know the process that you went through to get there.
Yeah.
So
become who
when
you
you're getting
are.
there, to have somebody come in and say, actually, you're like, well, why do I need you again?
Yeah.
Why do I need you to now come and change my life? Like for me, that's my biggest thing. And actually, everybody at this table is a pretty good marriage age. So
But what's a marriage age?
But all these,
I feel like you should not get married before 30. Period.
Well, then what happens
It's
after
because
30?
well, you'll find out. It's
I'm
crazy.
after
So what
30.
happened?
I'm
No.
after
So okay,
36.
put it like this. Do you remember 25?
Kinda.
Were you ready?
It's a blur.
Do you
It's a
remember
blur now.
30?
I don't think I'm low key ready.
And I'm
now.
not saying you are, but I do not before you're 30.
Oh, no.
I don't feel like you've
but I
experienced
think
enough
a lot
before
of
you're
people
30.
at 25 who got married for love.
And they're
they
probably
stay
not
together.
married.
You got
Yeah.
souls.
I ain't got one person I know that got married in their 20s that are still
These
married.
are huge generalizations.
That's true.
Just
That's
you know,
true.
They are, but
there's
do you
so
know
many
anybody,
different
though?
Types of relationships. People that get married under 30 that are successful. I think
Yeah.
that maybe these
I
are
don't know
ideas
one.
that we are imposing through our own experience.
But do you know one?
I know.
I don't.
I know very good friends who also got married very early
Yeah.
in the
that are
relationship
that are
within a
doing
couple
well.
of months, and they're doing very well.
Yeah,
And
it
like,
depends.
Honestly,
It's
it just,
situational, circumstantial.
yeah, it's very.
it just depends on the type of people who are involved. It's like if you marry someone, your high school sweetheart, for example, and you're both on the same mindset, you're somehow the universe has connected you two, and you both are like growing at the same pace or not growing at the same pace. You're just staying stagnant together, and you're just in this relationship for the same reason forever. Then you're good. You're Gucci. But if one of you is like growing and changing and evolving, and the other one is staying stagnant,
Yeah.
that's when
Very
things
much.
get messed up.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Like for some people, marriage works for just the love aspect, while for other people, you need a little bit more for that to work.
Yeah.
And maybe for some people, it just works for the quote unquote business aspects. Like what I got from our conversation that day at brunch, which made me like, that's why this topic was inspired, because like what I got from you was like either pick love or marriage.
That sucks.
That's the boiled down version of it. No?
No, I don't feel that way.
No.
Picking up
Okay.
marriage. I think you have to have some love to get married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not just
Yeah.
get married without.
But I do think it's a business transaction too.
It is a business
Yeah.
transaction
But
for
yes,
sure.
Definitely a business transaction.
Yeah.
But what part of it?
I wouldn't want to think about that while I'm making my decision, but it is.
Yeah.
Because the big thing about
What
the
about it, though?
legal marriage contract is joining your assets. Your assets are together. You have tax deductions and tax
yeah.
breaks and
And not just that. I mean, it is a business decision.
All the time. Benefits.
The benefits.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
like the whole idea of marriage is a huge business. Divorce
Yes.
lawyers,
Divorce.
getting married, the party,
Everything.
everything.
It's a transaction.
Yeah.
Oh, you said?
I mean,
You sucked
It
it.
is.
You
I mean,
sucked
when you
it,
think
yeah.
about it, if you're not both on the same accord, trying to grow or trying to get wherever, you just have turmoil
Right.
for your whole relationship.
I do want to get married. I'm not gonna lie, but for some reason I get something, I'd rather be in love and still be with the same person for the rest of my life. If we didn't get married, I would be fine. Like he was the type that never asked
Like
me.
the D route.
Yeah, but I think everything else is pressure because then your parents are
Societal
pressuring you,
pressure,
and
yeah.
then your homegirls ask you, and then it's like we're fine. I mean,
And when are you guys gonna get married?
right? And I'm like, we're good, like we're okay.
Definitely.
So because I can always go add you on my insurance, bro. So it's not a problem. But I'm just saying, if I had to choose, like to make a bottom line choice, you either stay with the person you love the rest of your life, or you marry someone and miserable.
Next time on Pool House.
One, are you ready for marriage? And then two, do you believe that the man should lead?